Oh, Grandma, what big eyes you have. Moby, come on, get into it. Oh, Grandma, what big ears you have. Moby, the wolf is the most exciting character in Little Red Riding Hood, and you're not even trying. What is a character? Well, what is a character? One of my favorite tales is Goldilocks and the Three Bears. There are 4 characters in the story. Characters are the people in the story. Right. I guess characters don't have to be people. Just anyone in the story. Most of the stories I read have one really important character. You know, like a main character. In this story, Goldilocks is the main character. She's the star. But that doesn't mean that the bears aren't important. I guess characters work together to show what happens in the story. What are characters like? Nice day for a picnic, huh, Moby? Hey, check out those ants. They're totally stealing our food. No, Moby, you can't squash them. They're just doing their job. Yeah, that grasshopper isn't doing much at all. In fact, he seems pretty lazy. But the ants are working really hard. I guess these characters are pretty different. Some stories have characters that are brave, or scary, or greedy, and some characters set their mind to things and really work hard. Well, in this story, the ants work hard, getting food for the winter, while the grasshopper just sits around and eats. Kind of like you, Moby. But then the winter comes and the grasshopper is cold and hungry, and he learns his lesson. I like this story because the main character learns something. How can characters change in a story? In The Ugly Duckling, the main character goes from being sort of a weird-looking bird into a beautiful swan. I guess a character in a story can change just like people in real life. I think they go through bigger changes than that, Moby. In this story, the ugly duckling isn't the only one who goes through a change. The other ducklings realize that they shouldn't make fun of other birds, so they change too. It can be hard to understand everything that happens to characters. What can you do to understand characters better? Sometimes when I read, I don't really get a character if they're so different from me. It helps if I can compare them to people I do understand. Well, Pinocchio's really different from me because he's a boy, and he's a puppet made of wood. But Pinocchio is like you, Moby, because you both get in trouble. Like last week when you broke a window and lied about it. I guess Pinocchio and Moby learned the same lesson. You shouldn't lie, Moby. Yes, you did. Cut it out. Anyway, I guess there's tons of different ideas to remember. How can you organize ideas about characters? Maybe I can chart their character traits. I can describe what the characters look like and what they do and feel, and how other people feel about them. Let's see. The wolf's traits. Well, he definitely has big ears and teeth, and he eats people, and everyone is scared of him. Oh, and he's sneaky too because he keeps dressing up like Grandma. See, Moby? You can use my chart and really get into the wolf's character.